I told you we were going to present you with 3 of the hottest things in technology. This is a tablet that is so fast because it features a dual-core processor. Not only that, look at that incredible screen, and the screen size is the one you want, #1 selling size, 9.7 inches. But this is the Le Pen 2 with your GPS included, with your 2-megapixel camera included. It supports Adobe Flash to play all of your streaming media. And it is at the best price we have ever done at $269.95. The 4 flex payments only good for this weekend. This is your moment to discover why, in my opinion, tablets are the hottest thing in technology and are going to take over the world because they are so simple to use. You can do virtually anything with it, faster, easier, better. And that's why Aaron Berger is going to show us all of those great features, because this is a star at this price
Absolutely.
point.
You know, the last time I sold this, it was $30 more than it is today. And the thing is, this is Android. This is the #1 selling operating system on smartphones and on tablets in the world. And this is the reason that Android is so important. I want to sort of make this very, very clear, because there are different types of tablets in the world. There's all kinds of great tablets. There's a lot of tablets that you would pay, you know, $5.99, $6.99, $7.99 for. So when you look at that price of, what, $269.95 and see that this is the same screen size as those tablets that you pay $5.99, $6.99, $7.99 for, that this is a dual-core processor, and in fact has a larger, it's a 1.2 megahertz processor as well. It's the fastest megahertz processor we've ever done. It's the lowest price dual core processor. And look at the size of that screen. That's a 9.7 inch screen. That is the #1 screen size in the world for tablets. And what you can do on this, whatever your heart desires, whether you want to go into your browser, whether you want to open up hsn.com or any other website, whether you want to get on the Google Play Store, this is a huge deal. This has Google Play. That means this is a Google certified tablet. While many people know the Le Pen name and love the Le Pen name, we all know the Google name. The Google Play Store allows for the following things. You can have over 450,000 apps, thousands of ebooks. In fact, this has the Kindle application built into it, so you can read books right on this. You can rent or buy movies. You can rent Netflix. You can play Netflix on this. This is fast enough to actually stream movies. There's thousands of free apps. There's thousands of free books. And here's the biggest thing. There's new apps, ebooks, and movies that are added every single day. That's why, without exception, unequivocally, the #1 selling operating system for smartphones, for tablets, which are basically our on-the-go devices, that is Android. So this is the Android system. This also has a couple of upgrades on this that you maybe haven't seen in the past. As I said, this has a dual-core processor. A dual-core processor means when you want to look at photos, or when you want to look at video, or when you want to look at your Microsoft Word and Excel documents, because I'll get into the fact in a minute that we're including almost $200 worth of software that allows you to do not just play, but work on this, like Excel documents and Word documents. When you want to do all of those things, you can do them incredibly quickly and on one of the most beautiful screens we've ever had. Just to give you an example, later tonight I'm going to have a 7-inch tablet, really nice 7-inch tablets, very popular all over the country right now. It's going to be $299. It's going to be $30 more than this 9.7-inch tablet, and this has the dual-core processor in it. This has the Google Play Store. Oh, by the way, this has maps. If you want to get on your maps, I'll just show you here real quickly. I can go right into I'll find my maps. Oh, there we go. Maps. I can go right into Maps. So if you want to use this basically as a 9.7-inch GPS, you can do that. This even has a voice activation. So a lot of us thought we had to pay $500, $600, $700 to get a tablet that has voice activation, you know, that you can talk to and that can be your digital assistant. This has all of those things built into it, just at a much more affordable price. And you have HSN's 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you get it home and find for any reason you don't love it as much as we do, we're certain that you will. I've used a lot of tablets. Certainly Le Pen is one of my favorite by far. But you can send it back. We don't charge a restocking fee. We know you're going to get it home, love it, keep it for a long time, because it's a fabulous user experience.
It is an amazing tablet. And let me tell you what, at this kind of value, we have never done it at this value. This is not the Le Pen 1, this is the Le Pen 2. You're getting the fastest, you're getting the best. When I talk about the dual-core processor in here, if you've ever had a tablet that's slow, it's just like a computer that's slow. It will drive you nuts. In fact, I was sitting by a guy on the airplane the other day, and he's like a real technophile. I swear he had like 3 tablets with him. And so he's showing me his favorite, and I said, what do you like about it? He goes, it's fast. I said, it's all about the speed. It's about the speed and the ease of use. You will get up in the morning, you will read your newspaper right here on the tablet. You will check out all those results from the big games. I've been checking them out like every 10 minutes. I mean, you can set up to get little alerts when somebody wins something. It's incredible because this is so portable, it is so lightweight, it is so skinny, but simple to use, and you don't have to walk into another room and deal with something that is big and bulky. It's why tablets are taking over the world, and they're only going to get bigger. I think it's the biggest growing category, isn't it, in technology?
Oh, absolutely.
Our tablets.
It is the hot tablet.
But to get it with this kind of price point, to get it at $67.49 on 4 flex payments and not pay any interest on that, as we stretch out those payments over 4 months for you, you will pay shipping and handling and tax on that first payment. This is the day you get to try it, touch it, touch it, touch it. You will not believe how easy everything is about this. And the beautiful screen, I happen to love the 9.7-inch screen. I can never go smaller.
Yeah,
I mean, for me personally, I know some people love the 7-inch.
Sure,
but for me personally, I like it bigger because I have trouble seeing.
Very few people have ever said, I wish I had a smaller screen on my tablet. Those aren't words that are very oft spoken. In fact, let me hop into the tablet, show you some of the things you can do. I encourage you, as I do this, to come on in, to get this tablet home, because, you know, we can talk about tablets, feeling a tablet, using a tablet, particularly an Android tablet like this. Boy, it's a whole different experience. So, if you want to hop onto the web, all you do, you see that little button that says browser, you press it one time, boom, I'm onto the web. I'm onto hsn.com. If you want to surf around hsn.com, all you do is give a touch to whatever item you want to see. By the way, you can make everything larger and smaller just by using the little, your little pinch zoom. So it's super, super simple to do. Because of Android is really built to be a user experience that's easy and configurable. There's some buttons that are at the bottom that are always where you need them to be. So there's a home button, there's a back button. There's a button that shows you, these are the most recent things that I went to. Like I went to my maps, I went to my gallery, I went to my Play Store, I went to my Gmail. Let's talk about mail for a minute. Let's talk about the fact that sometimes when you want to send an email or when you want to get online or those sort of things, you're out and about and you're on the go. Well, one of the great things about this tablet is the fact that you're able to do that, to do mail, to do your browser, to do your maps, and to do all of those things on the go. In fact, I think I'm going to hop in here to find my Gmail. A nice thing about that is because it's internet connected, it's sort of like having your computer with you everywhere you go, only it's easier than having your computer with you because it only weighs 1.5 pounds. So it's very, very lightweight. You can open up any of this mail. You can send mail. You can receive mail. You can open up additional attachments and those sort of things. I want to show you as well, and this is, as we get very, very busy on this, this is a big deal. We include almost $200 exclusively at HSN, almost $200 of additional software. One of the things that we include is something called Quick Office Pro. This would cost you hundreds of dollars on its own. What Quick Office Pro allows you to do is create, edit, and view Microsoft Word documents, Excel documents, and PowerPoint documents. You know what that means? All of a sudden, this isn't just a device for fun. It's not just a device for movies and for Netflix and for your photos and for all of those sort of things. It's a device for work as well. For example, when you're in your mail, if you want to open up any of your mail, and if you want to reply to any of your mail, it's very, very simple to reply to mail because it will pull up a full screen keyboard for you at any time. So if you want to forward this mail, if you want to add mail, if you want to do any of those things, look, it says to, and it pulls up a full-size keyboard. So you've got a full-size keyboard at your fingertips for every single thing you do. Biggest thing you guys need to realize, we have 2 or 3 shows on this the entire weekend on our largest screen size, on our dual-core processor, on the fastest processor we've ever done on a LePan tablet.
At the best price we have ever done on a LePan tablet. The best price. And this price is amazing. When you see the beauty of the screen, when you see how simple it is to use, you'll walk around the house with this. You'll take it with you everywhere. But it's so much different than what you use with a laptop, with a desktop, because you don't have to use that little mouse and try and get the little arrow here or there. You just touch it. Look at it. I touch it, it's going to pull up all the pictures right down here. And then I can decide which one I want. I can scroll through it because it's simpler than ever to use. It's why people love the tablet technology, because I can do this without having to take a lesson, without having to have somebody come over and show me how to do it. You touch it, it reacts. And when you have a dual-core processor, then it's faster than ever. This one has an incredible battery life on it as well. We're giving you the app package, which is amazing. And we're going to give you a configuration that's exclusive to us that nobody else is going to give you guys. But today, this weekend, we have a limited number. We have a few thousand that we could get a hold of at the best value. This will not last long. 211-818 is your item number. Let's continue to show you how this works. And by the way, I recommend this. It's my favorite little thing.
Yeah. It's actually what you might be wondering, how is Erin magically holding that tablet? I'm magically holding this tablet because I've got the handy holder on the back of my tablet, and it allows me to hold it with one hand. Look, I can rotate it. It's really, really cool. The other two things, I'm about to play a little Angry Birds here, so I'm getting excited. And you should be getting excited too with, you know, hundreds of these going. You're making a great decision. Everybody in the world wants a tablet. You don't have to pay $600, $700, $800 to love your tablet. This has Google Play on it, which is so important because you can download thousands of apps. Well, 450,000 apps, movies, music. You can do Netflix, you can do Angry Birds, you can do all of those things. I want you to pick up a case as well. We have brand new cases.
Cases are beautiful.
Okay, they're from a new brand called Purple Tulips. They're velvet lined, they're gorgeous. I know a lot of us are really into the games right now. We're really supporting our teams. We've got the Union Jack, which I think is so cool. We've got the American flag. We have the patterned black, and the red case. So these are all available to you. Maybe we could take a quick look at these. I think they are so cool, and they're unlike any tablets we've done. Look at the Union Jack. Look at the American flag. Isn't that awesome? And they stand up, by the way, so you can see the tablet that I'm pointing to right now. We have it stood up in a case. And this tablet brings me to a very important point. That's the Google Play Store, but actually the tablet next to it brings me to a very important point. This tablet right here, there's something that Android tablets do that the other very, very popular tablets on the market do not do. They play flash video and they have upgradable memory. And this is something that I really haven't talked to you guys about quite enough yet. It's the fact that when you go to a lot of websites, their video is in the flash format. When you have those iGuys, they don't play the flash format. This does. This tablet plays flash format. So basically any video that you want to play on any website, you're going to be able to watch it, and you're going to be able to watch it in the flash website. I'll tell you, or in the flash form, I should say. Format, yes. Thank you, Doug. In the flash format. That's very important because with iGuides and with some other very expensive tablets, ooh, I did good on that, you're not able to watch flash video. On this tablet, you can watch virtually any video that's on the internet because you can watch flash video. That's number one. Number two, and this is humongous, and I want to be really, really clear about this. A lot of other tablets that you pay a lot of money for have fixed memory. So maybe they have 8 gigabytes of memory. Maybe they even have 16 gigabytes of built-in memory. But when you fill them up with movies, or when you fill them up with music or whatever, you can't expand the hard drive on those. This has an expandable hard drive. All you do is you pop in a little micro SD card. You can keep adding as many movies, as much music, as many games as you want. Those other pads and tablets that you pay a lot more money for have a fixed amount of memory. You know what that means? When you fill them up, you've got to go buy the next version. This is designed to grow with you, to grow with your kids, to grow with your family. If you have kids going back to school right now, you want them to be able to do research on the go, to play games on the go. You want them to have their music and their movies and all of that in one easy, convenient to use place. Cannot imagine a better option for you than this, especially when you consider, for educational purposes, this even has, and it's funny because I know a lot of us have thought of buying this all by itself. This has the Kindle Reader built into it as well. So I can go right up to my apps here and I'll search for it. I've got the Kindle Reader in here somewhere, GK, oh, I'll find it. The Kindle Reader will allow you to read all of your books, all your Kindle books on the go. Oh, there it is, Amazon Kindle Reader. So I can open any book. How many of us have thought about just buying a tablet, just buying an e-reader for hundreds of dollars more than this, or even for this price, that are just e-readers? This allows you to do all the things you would do on the more expensive e-readers. You can change whether it's in night mode, you can change whether it's in day mode, you can change the font, you can change all of those things, and you can do it lightning fast.
Why in the world would you buy an e-reader? Why would you do that when you can have the most amazing e-reader, and it's almost 10 inches, 9.7 inches with a gorgeous screen, and you have all these options with it. But it's also your web browser. It's read your newspaper in the morning, because you know why? It's fresher news. I don't ever, I cancel my subscription
news.
Because you get up to the second news because you're reading it here. But I don't have to walk into my office. I don't have to get a great big bulky laptop. This is so easy. I just sit there with my coffee. I move around. It is amazing, guys. And this is going very quickly. I'm so excited for you. You are about to experience the coolest thing in technology, because, you know, I offer you technology every day, but there is nothing like a tablet. Nothing like a tablet. When it's fast with that dual-core processor, when it has the expandable memory, which is key. That's why they charge you so much more when they sell you the memory. They want it closed. This, you can use it as a picture viewer. Pop in right from your camera, right in here. Show your pictures to everybody rather than everybody crouched around the little tiny camera. All of this and 4 flex payments, $67.49. I'm telling you, for the kids going off to college, they will love this. You can take your notes on this because it has a notepad on it. You can just type it in there. The apps you can get on this are incredible, and the apps we're including are insane because you're going to get everything you can imagine to really do some work. This isn't just for fun. This is with that dual-core processor. There are laptops that don't even have a dual-core processor.
And a 1.2 megahertz processor as well, which is faster than the you-know-what guy, than the, that other pad that is a lot more expensive. Yeah, you're getting $198 worth of apps. You see all of these apps right here. As we get very, very busy on this, I encourage you to come on in. Make the decision now. This is actually the final scheduled airing I have today. This is the last airing of this today, so you've got your FlexPay, you've got the lowest price we've ever done, you have all of these additional apps, you have a 9.7-inch tablet. Something I'm getting ready to show you is the camera that's built in. I'm going to show you the camera in a minute, but first I'm going to ask our producer, we have a couple of great pre-prepared videos that show you some of the wonderful applications on this as well. There's a movie studio built into this, so we're going to show you the movie studio. We have a Maps and Places video that we're going to show you. Look at some of these other incredible things that you can do on this tablet. You can actually view and edit. That's right. You can actually edit your movies as well. You can talk to this. This has a what's called Google Search, so it has a talk search version on it. I also want you guys to see just to see the browser. We have just a nice video showing you some of the incredible things that you can do on the browser. This browser is fast. It's one of the fastest browsers that we've ever done because it has the dual-core processor. And that is absolutely key, that it has the dual-core processor, that it's Android. We are as busy as we've been at this point all day long. And this is the only scheduled airing of the day, you guys, and pretty much, frankly, it's on fire. Now, a lot of us would think that if you buy a tablet that costs $269 instead of $599, $699, $799, you'd have to start giving things up. Like you'd have to start giving up a camera, for example. Maybe you wouldn't be able to do Skyping and Facebook and all of that. You can do all of those things. You can Facebook, you can take video. This has a 2-megapixel camera, so if you want to do Skype or Google Talk is a wonderful application, or if you want to take photos and videos of your friends and family, like I'm doing with my friend and family, Miss Alice Carone. I'm going to go ahead and stop that video and then walk over here and play it for you guys. This plays lovely video as well. So take your video, communicate with your friends and family. Look. Here's the video. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. There's the video that I took of Alice 1 moment ago. And when you look at it, except that it's upside down. Surprise! I keep making it go upside down. Let's watch Alice stand on her head just for a minute. Just to make it really fun we'll make this sort of like Alice in Wonderland.
If it makes me way less, I'm all about that. Okay?
It's a 7-inch screen, you guys. So you see how much screen space you have available as well. You've got 5 minutes to make one of the best technology decisions you will make all year long. You're getting an Android tablet. You're getting all of the additional software that you get nowhere else. We recommend you pick up one of these gorgeous cases. We've got the awesome Union Jack. Go Teams. And we've got the American flag. Go Gabby. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. Go Gabby. You're amazing to me.
Gabby and Michael.
All of you guys.
How exciting. And you know what? I'm sure there's an app that you can download that's going to give you all of the Olympic news on the spot, up to the second. This is what you're not going to do there's a place for laptops, there's a place for desktops, usually in an office, okay? This is around your house. This is everywhere you go. You will take your tablet with you. I do not leave home without it. It is so skinny, it is so light. But when you have something that's this fast, guys, this fast, at this kind of price point, it makes it so insanely affordable because the technology now is better than ever. Your retail value, $478. This is the lowest price that we have done on the Le Pen 2 ever. This is your chance. These are going like crazy, and I'm so excited for you. I offer you a lot of technology. This is my favorite thing to offer now. Tablets are just flat out fun, but they're not just for fun anymore. They're for all my business applications. They're for looking at real estate. If you're a real estate agent, show your real estate. This has upgradable memory. This supports the Adobe Flash, which is huge because I get so many things that the other ones do not play it. This one does. It has every feature you want. Do get the case, and if you can, do get this. I love this little holder thing.
Yes, the handy holder's great.
So you don't have to just just hold it like this. It's a really great idea to grab that too. For the kids going off to college, they will love you. In fact, they may worship you because it is really, it's that exciting. Tablets are that much fun. Tablets are for people like me. I don't get technology. Even though I sell it, I can talk about it. I can't touch it and make it work.
Of course.
This is so simple to use, to do, and you can do so many fun things.
And for a baby boomer who might be, you know, just a little bit intimidated by technology, how about just being able to talk to it? Watch, I'm going to press this little button. How do I make a souffle? Now you'll see, this is working, this is thinking, and oh, wait, it's done already. How do I make a souffle? So now it just searched the internet. Did you see how fast that was, for goodness sakes? It searched the internet for how do I make a souffle. It says cooking, how do I make a souffle? And in a minute here, it's going to ask me, oh, no, in fact, it's just going to let me play this video back. So in about, oh, I don't know, maybe that was 10 or 15 seconds, it allowed me to go from, to ask it, how do I make a souffle, to go to making a souffle. So it's going to show me, how do I make a cheese souffle? It's going to show me now, you know, dumping in the eggs, dumping in the flour, dumping in the cheese. You could ask it some of the things I do, because I have no skills as a handyman. I get that from my father, Ed Berger, who, you know, would probably break a thumb if he tried to hammer in a nail. I can ask it, how do I hang a nail into a brick wall? You know, those kind of things. It tells you how to anchor. It tells you, so any little questions you have, you ask your tablet. Look, it's showing you, this is your cheese souffle. This is how you make your cheese souffle. This is how you whip in the eggs. This is how you whip in the...